Lights, camera, action. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson, local filmmakers talking about the world of film, right here on F It, We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're watching or listening, thank you for doing so. I'm Kevin Mumphrey, and this is Fuck It, We'll Fix It in Post. I have my colleagues with me, Karsten Hype Ferguson and Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on, guys?
So, do anybody remember when a time before reality shows was aired on television? When sitcoms pretty much ruled major television?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Yeah.
Does it make y'all feel old?
No.
Because reality TV came on, we was like, saying coming up.
It was like one of the shows. It wasn't like
main
television.
Real World was like the first one that really spurred the.
But when
there was some stuff
Cops.
before then.
Cops would be.
You could kind of say Cops, but Cops wasn't really scripted before a certain time. After the Real World, I think a lot of reality shows became scripted.
So you think of Reality World as like the show that basically cultivated.
I think that was the one that started
reality
like everybody showing like, hey, these numbers and the money and all that stuff. Cops was big,
and
but it was just
cheaper
like
to make.
It was just like,
yeah, because I felt old thinking about it. But
now you got like Live PD.
Well, that's off the air now.
So. I thought they brought
it back.
No, all this stuff is canceled.
Yeah, but they canceled and they said they were going to bring it back because another network was going to buy it or something like that. That's the last I heard.
Not that I've seen.
That may be in the process of happening, but it hasn't happened.
Yeah, because it was like the biggest rating show on that deal, but they were like afraid to play it.
Yeah, they canceled all those shows.
Yeah.
Like they canceled Cops, they canceled all those shows.
They even canceled the one with the little teddy bears, the dogs.
Like teddy bears,
police officers and firefighters, because they had the dogs being a police officer.
Was
it
on the same network as PD?
I don't think it was.
Oh,
I think it was.
I can't. Ooh, I don't remember that one.
I was like, really? You canceling the little cartoon dog?
Well, today we're talking about sitcoms. So, there any sitcoms from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s that you all, even today, kind of like watching?
70s, 80s. Before then,
Mary Tyler Moore, I Love Lucy. Of course, Married with Children. My big one for me was
Three's Company.
No, I didn't watch that really.
That's a hidden jewel right there.
My big one for me was Mary Tyler Moore. Like that was my favorite one when Nick at Night came on when I wasn't supposed to be watching TV. So
what did you like about Mary Tyler Moore?
It was the comedy. It really was. It was the comedy in it, and the fact that this might sound cliche, but the fact that the leading person was a woman. And the show, she carried the show well. That's why I Love Lucy. She carried the show well, and Lucy was funny.
Lucy was good. I can still watch that. I can watch Beverly Hillbillies, stuff like that. I can watch some of the shows that some people probably couldn't watch now.
What was the other one? Mama's House? Is that what it's called?
Mama's Family.
Mama's Family.
I know what you're talking about. I cannot remember the name though. Was it 90s?
Yeah, it was the 90s. Mama's Family. I believe
that was like the early 90s, though.
And then you got Golden Girls.
I know it's a big show. I never could get into it.
Oh man, Roof
was
the one.
It was.
Everybody watched it. People still watch it,
it,
and I was like, it just never hit with me.
I remember Golden Girls took off, and then Designing Women came out, and I could never watch that.
Who's the Boss?
Yeah,
I remember that one.
Yeah, Different Strokes.
Yeah.
Good Times, although that wasn't really a sitcom.
Good Time.
It had J.J. Walker, but because I just think about all the struggle every time I was like, you got Good Times, ain't no Good Times. I'm sorry, man. Like, yo, what's up?
I mean, technically it was a sitcom, but
yo, like there was
it had a hood feel to it.
man. Yeah, man.
The Jeffersons,
Yeah, the Jeffersons.
All in the Family.
Mm-hmm.
I am okay.
All in the Family was good. I did like that too.
I'm glad you brought up All in the Family because I was going to that. So, do you think that show could be remade today?
It could be, but not the way it was back then.
So,
Do you understand how racist he was?
so I knew about it. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but I looked over. I was like, oh my god. Ooh, Archie.
The jokes that and it worked. I can still look at it and laugh because it just we as an audience should see how racist he was, and he played a racist character, and that's how he was.
Man, he played it well.
You know, but the whole thing was to like point it out and laugh at. Laugh at him. That was the whole reason for it. It's like because you had to soften it somehow, right? I'm like, there's no way you're gonna deal with it directly.
Exactly.
I mean, like, and even if somebody was looking at it and they'd be like, oh, I'm not that guy. Be like, yeah. So I'm like,
and I like the premise of it. I think would even work today. You got two generations under one roof clashing.
I think that's timeless. That'd be timeless.
Yeah, I just like I think it would work. The only thing is like how could you write it to make it as good as it was back then?
I mean, it'd be like they did with that new one, Last Man Standing. Even though I haven't really watched the whole episode,
yeah.
But you know, like they just took the politics or whatever, and then they're like one is for this team and the other one's for this team, and that's the source of most of their confrontation.
They would have to tone it down, or they would have to you know, back then when you looked at it, you can see that the characters would tell him how wrong he was, but it would be like they really didn't. Oh, that's just him. We're not finna change him.
Yeah, but I mean, like everybody got that old uncle. That's
what I'm saying.
Crazy stuff.
So
everybody related to that.
So today, if it came out today, they would really have to shut him down in a way. Like I'm for real though. The writers had to figure out some way to every single episode shut him down and make him. They would try to change him into a better person.
They put him in a home. They put him in a home. And they would visit him every so often. I promise you. Like that's how they do it. They be like, you know, we ain't talking this fool today. Hey, back in your dungeon.
So you don't think Archie would be a prominent character on the show if it was made today?
No. I was like, one, I think a lot of the writers wouldn't even take that chance. Because like Childish Gambino said on Twitter, like a couple weeks ago, nobody's taking any chances. And we can recycles where, we're not even getting the hero journey like hardly anymore. Like they're taking away struggle from people. You can't take away struggle from the human experience.
I don't know how I think it would go is he would still be who he is, but like the writers would probably make every episode of him changing, him giving him a scenario to where he would think differently. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't think that way about that certain person.
But you can only go so far. Because, like, if say you had 12 episodes and this dude's changing every episode, I'm like, yo, what kind of dirtbag was this guy to where he changed every episode and you go to season 2 and the mug's still the same? It's like damn near. I was like, all you had is like incremental changes. Be like, man, what is this like pull ups?
Hey.
I'm like, hey, look, I'm not a racist anymore. I can use a potty.
But that's how. If you look at certain shows, that's literally how the shit go. So you know what I'm saying? It's a different. That's just like getting to the example Lost. They was on this island, then they got the island at the end of the season series. So
I never saw that.
It's just the pattern of how it is. You know what I'm saying? But I could really see that. I could see that. It might not work, but I can see them trying to do that way.
So you don't think it would work?
Oh no.
You think it would work, Carson?
No.
You need to take a second to think of it.
Nah, hell no.
No, it wouldn't work.
No,
not at all.
And then trying to take like sensibilities or whatever. You can take elements of it, but you have to make something new.
Yeah.
You couldn't use that same IP whatever, and then just like I think you're gonna be like an alchemist or whatever and turn this silver into gold. It's not gonna happen. I mean, like in really to the credit of a lot of people back then, the messages were different. You know, times were different. You were free to do a lot more stuff now.
Right.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Because like everybody acts like, you know, the internet, you know, some stream on the internet, whatever, some random person on the other side of the world is like, you know, everything.
Yeah.
So if all the voices are amplified like that, I mean, you're if you care what everybody thinks, you're not going to be able to do anything. You're going to be immobilized. And I think that's doing a lot for a lot of disservice to like some of the creative process.
All right, I want y'all to put yourself in a mental space. Y'all two are television executives, and I'm pitching a show to you.
I don't think I could ever do that.
Act like it today.
You're an actor today.
No, like the reason why I say that is because like you see that pushback that I just got right there.
Yeah.
And they be like, hey, don't come in today. You be asking too many questions.
Hey man, take a vacation.
Yeah, this week. Just go ahead and go on vacation.
This month.
Okay, I'm put my hat on though. I'm put my hat on.
All right.
Just take off Black History Month. Just take just take it off. But okay.
I celebrate the year.
So I'm pitching the show to you. So this would be the pitch. This show is about two young male cousins, Bo and Luke Derrick, who live in rural Georgia and are on probation for moonshine running. These young men and their friends and female cousin Daisy Duke and their other family members
Say what? Go ahead.
I know where he's going with this.
have various escapades as they evade corrupt law officers. Are y'all liking it?
I'm black.
Just a good old boy. Never mean no harm.
I'm gonna shut it down. I'm black.
So, and that would be her logic. But so this show is Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes.
So, and I think they like try to remake it as a movie.
It did. It came out as, with what's her name? Jessica
Simpson.
Jessica Simpson. Yeah.
Y'all know how it did.
I don't know.
Usually,
I think it did terrible.
I don't remember.
because
I think it did terrible actually.
usually when they try to bring back like older TV shows to a movie, it doesn't go well.
I thought Chips was like kind of funny. It was more like kind of buddy comedy. Chips when they did it.
Chips.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did like a movie.
What's the dude from
Eric Estrada was in it.
Is that the
The Hispanic guy.
the 70s dude? The what's that show?
He had the helmet hair. Well, not the helmet hair, but it was like flowing or whatever. But it was like
So they
kinda
brought
big.
back the original characters.
Nah, he wasn't. He made an appearance in it. I think.
But what's the 70s show?
Yeah,
That 70 show.
that
Yeah.
70 show.
Didn't he play it? Wasn't he in it?
You know what? He might have been. I know he was in. Oh, you know what? I think you're thinking Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I
think.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a Starsky and Hutch thing.
I was like, but even that, like, they did whatever. Even when they brought back Miami Vice, I love Miami Vice, like the show.
Yeah.
I was like, I was not really. It was weird. The movie was,
Really, I ain't seen it.
and I'm like, it to me, it was like Miami Vice was like it's dark, but it's like upbeat, but it never really portrayed itself as dark. But if you really think about it, if you really think about it,
it's weird for me to think of it as dark.
I mean, it was exciting. It was excitement. That's how it was like kind of portrayed. Like all the stuff that they were doing is all excitement, fun, all this, like
Right.
getting shot at and seizing drugs or whatever, cocaine cowboys out there. I was like, but Miami Vice the movie like took it and it made it like the whole thing kind of dark.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was weird. It wasn't bad, but I was just like, oh wow, okay.
So is there any way, going back to Dukes of Hazzard, is there any way that you could rewrite the Dukes of Hazzard to fit today's social climate?
No,
I think you could.
no Confederate flags.
You got to get rid of that whole
It
car.
wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Generally, You can't use general.
General.
Oh well, yeah, you're right.
You can't. No,
You gotta burn that whole car
No
up.
parts of it.
I mean, what? I mean, yeah. If you took that out,
So if you took that out, all right.
And even a car was somewhat like a character of on the show.
Yeah.
right?
They just run into an Uber.
Yeah, I mean they're like jumping like all the time, whatever.
Yeah, I get that, but
it would.
it's a way to transform that.
It wouldn't be the Duke Boys.
Yes
There's-
and no,
There's no way to bring that back.
but you can write it. You can write it. My film brain. You can write it. You can write it.
Because you want to keep the essence of what it was,
Can't do it.
but not the.
Can't do it. Not you can't do it. Like because you have to be safe, so you can't do it. Like who's gonna greenlight that? Nobody's gonna put their name on that.
You'll
Not-
think
not-
maybe.
not
well,
through a
If
studio.
you
Not
burn the
not
car,
an
listen. If
ABC
you burn the
or-
car,
and
if you-
Fox was considered edgy, like in the '90s.
Fox wouldn't do that now. Fox wouldn't do Ally McBeal now.
Oh, okay. Why would you think?
Because I don't. Like she struggled a whole lot during that show. It showed her ups and downs. She was like she went through the whole gambit of being a person. She wasn't strong all the time.
but there's shows out there that like that though.
They don't show the whole like gambit though, because like she got smacked in the face quite a bit of times in that show. It was a good show. Working, can't do that. Herman's Head, can't do that. Because it showed like carnal sides of like, human nature or whatever, and people want to push that to the side for whatever reason.
I mean, I've seen worse stuff today than Ally McBeal.
Well, it depends on who's doing it, because now like it seems like okay, if it's other, then you can get away with certain stuff. Like case in point, I still haven't seen it though, but the one on Netflix or whatever with the Asians that own the store.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's like Kim something. And it's like Asian family owns the store, and they play around with some of the Asian tropes and jokes or whatever.
Yeah,
But it was an Asian writer that did it.
right.
I'm like, to me, like if you had a writer's room and you had like a few Asian people in there, what's the matter with doing a joke about Asian people? And I'm not saying that hey, Asians have to be the butt of jokes. I'm not saying that. I want to make sure I put that out there so nobody like twist my words or anything like that. But I'm saying I'm like, hey, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself. You do, to be accepted, amongst society.
Right.
That's a normal thing. Just being able to laugh at yourself.
So you saying there's something wrong with that show?
No. I'm saying like the only reason why it was done is because one, it's Netflix, and Netflix is considered what Fox it was back in the day, edgy.
Yeah.
They'll do
Right.
stuff or whatever, and then they can get away with it because they don't have they always don't have the biggest audience. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
for every single thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be funny as
I
all
haven't
get out.
seen it, so
Yeah, they're in Canada.
mm.
And then like the daughter's like real into hip hop and all that stuff, and trying to tell her dad like not to do stuff, and be like kind of new agey kind of deal, whatever. She's like, Dad, you can't say that now. And the dad's like, what's my buddy said? He said the dad was like, somebody came in and they were like basically racially profiling the people that come in.
Oh.
Like, hey, steal, no steal. And I'm like, that's funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That's funny. It's stuff that people actually do still
Right.
to this day. I don't care.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying, yeah, we have a society now that is very, what do you call it? Sensitive.
Yes.
That's the word I'm gonna give it.
Yes. Yes.
But at the same time, it's all ridiculous. That's just like the Space Jam movie, and they took Pepe Le Pew out because of the reason that they took him out. And I'm just like, really? When he's a cartoon?
A cartoon made in what? The
19.
Oh, you want to get into like
19,
cartoons and,
whatever.
and
I know,
insensitive.
but I'm saying like you talking about like insensitive.
and I'm just like why why? But there's certain, but also at the same time you have to realize, and I might get some lack for this, but I don't care. There are people out there who ain't got no fucking lives, and they literally
ding ding ding.
they literally just find to do,
Ding,
and
ding, 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 ding. It gives them power.
them finding to do was them taking that character out of Space Jams, and I'm just like, why are y'all petitioning to take this out of Space Jams when it's a cartoon? Like, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not real life.
Yeah, but what's really funny is, and I've seen this in a number of larger franchises, they'll make decisions based on a handful of people. When the people that will buy actually, will spend money with you, you will piss at them and say, whatever, we're looking for a new audience.
Right.
And this mythical audience doesn't exist, it flops, and they blame the original fans. If you're gonna source the IP, you need to do some kind of, fan service. Like,
right.
Not saying all, but some.
I mean, I agree with you.
And I'm like, you already have a built-in audience. Why are you looking for another audience? Case in point, when that Dragon Ball Z movie came out, and there's other movies that's done it, but they did a live-action Dragon Ball Z movie. Come to find out, it's not really Dragon Ball Z. And then when it's coming out, it's like, oh, we're looking to create a new audience. I'm like, are you serious? I was like, this is like one of the #1 cartoons like that came out of Japan that Americans like love.
Right.
You got hardcore fanboys. One got tattoos.
And you already have an audience.
Yes.
So why scrape in and try to build from the audience you already have?
Because you're being lazy, and you didn't want to actually learn the IP or the source material. I mean, like, comic book fans, like, if you really listen to people, shout out to Young Ripper 5'9", Eric July out of Texas, Teja.
No one explain who that is.
He talks about it all the time. He says like, respect the source material. And I said, out of anything, I was like, why would you not respect the thing that come before? I'm like, you have a built-in fan base. All you gotta do is just do a little bit of service. Case in point, Iron Man 1. By the time that movie ended, Robert Downey Jr. was the perfect person to play Iron Man throughout the whole thing. And hey, Iron Man wasn't that big. He wasn't the biggest. I think the Fantastic Four was probably Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and like Wolverine were probably like the bigger, known properties of Marvel. I mean, there's others too. You had the Hulk and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, talking about the stars, Iron Man wasn't a star in the comic books. He was like kind of second-rate character.
And now he's like
for a long time. Maybe in the 90s he got bigger. But I mean, for a long time. And then, like, he was the basis of, like, Marvel becoming, like, the biggest franchise.
As far as movies, yeah, definitely built on that. Now let me going back to more TV land like shows. Does anyone remember I Dream of Jeannie?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that's another one I like. I like that one too.
I be forgetting about that, but I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah, I love that show.
Love that show. I was like, oh, this is a good innocent show. And I'm realizing Jeannie's calling this man Master.
I mean,
quite often.
It's a genie.
It is.
It's a nomenclature.
But people take it as that today?
They probably they'll get offended. They'll get offended. And it's the dumbest thing ever. Because I mean, it's still fictional. I mean, yeah, whatever. But
they got mad with the term ownership, talking about people that own NBA franchises.
Oh yeah, they call them governors now.
And I'm like, that's silly. I'm like, but they still own it.
Somebody would get offended that a woman is calling a man master. Now, I'm like, if it was the other way around and there was a man walking around calling a woman master, they you know what? They might do that. They might flip it.
If they remake it,
they might flip it. They might flip it and have a man as the genie and a woman as the businesswoman, and it wouldn't offend nobody.
It could work, but then again, like I haven't seen the movie, so I don't want to do any disservice to it. But they did that What Men Really Want with what was it, Taraji?
Taraji B. Henson, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like it doesn't work when that particular movie doesn't necessarily work in my head anyway.
Right.
If you flip it, because dudes are simple.
Well, I seen that movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
But I'm saying, like, the whole perception is like dudes don't understand women because they're more complicated than dudes.
Right.
Dudes are so simple that you really don't have to, read.
You don't need to read our thoughts.
It's like no, they tell you straight up. the ones that won't lie. I'll tell you straight up. And even the ones that do lie, look at their actions. I'm like, there's no cryptic anything or whatever. That's the reason
It's
why
an
I
easy
said,
book to read.
Yeah, I'm like, that doesn't necessarily work.
But I guarantee you, if they redid that, they would flip it.
I think that would have the potential to work if you flipped it.
It might.
But it's all in execution. And I'm telling you right now, I don't have the faith in proper execution for a lot of these older franchises to get new blood. I just don't. I don't.
Especially for that show, I'm definitely in agreement with you on that. Because I know, like, they would probably want to change it just to
like all across the board. They want to change like everything about it.
Oh, and the Dick Van Dyke Show. That's another one. So you know, in Dick Van Dyke, the wife was like, that happened back then, but the wife was like the caregiver, and she didn't work, and the man made all the money, and the man came home, and you have your meals, and the house is clean and stuff like that.
Why's that a problem?
It's a problem.
I'm like, I'm saying like, if that's what their agreed upon deal is, I mean, it's two consenting adults, right?
I mean, that's cool if they're agreed upon that. But I'm just saying, back in the
it's
day,
not
it wasn't.
That it is agreed
it
upon.
wasn't the thing. Women couldn't get jobs back in the day. The male counterpart had to go and get the job.
Yeah, well, when you said that though, I started going to Brady Bunch because I started thinking of all them kids, and I'm like, that's where my mind goes. Like,
man,
like
I saw that show. Like,
modern
where do you work?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, even then, man, he had to be loaded. I mean,
yeah.
It's like, and then we became and it's like, got a maid too, got a living maid.
Yeah.
Living maid. At least with the Fresh Prince, you knew he was paid.
And he had that many kids.
Yeah.
He had enough kids where all right, we can let him stay.
Yeah.
The Brady Bunch can't bring in the Fresh Prince. Man, we ain't got enough rooms in this house. The maid got their own room.
You got like 2 middle children, 2 sets of middle kids. You gotta have all kinds of psychological issues.
And I always thought like that theme song was too happy for that situation. Like, it's just too many kids in that house. Ain't nobody just dead happy about that. Like, eventually you just go, I gotta get. Like, I always felt like the Brady Bunch should have looked more like the father should have been more like Al Bundy. That to me is more fitting.
And then that would okay, I can see that. Like that could, the Brady Bunch, that could work. You can make it dark.
You could.
Oh, okay. How would you do that?
Well, make it dark?
Yeah.
Okay, one of the kids got to be on meth. With an F.
One of them got to be like
with an F, not the TH.
Meth.
One of them got to be like a stripper or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Every child has
OnlyFans.
There you go.
We got updated.
There you go. OnlyFans.
Okay, we got a meth head, an OnlyFan user,
and it's like had the youngest boy be like a brilliant genius or whatever.
Yeah, one of them got to be a genius.
Yeah,
one of them, at least one of them.
I mean, like good.
Throw in a little hope.
Yeah, like and like I don't know why I'm like picturing like Ben Shapiro like talking fast. It's like he's gonna be like the black sheep of the family, but he's gonna be on a good track. And then the dad's like just tired from having to work all the damn time.
So the good kid is Ben Shapiro. Okay.
And then like what else? Like they don't have a maid, they have like a cousin that stays with them.
They have like a what?
A cousin that stays with them.
See, that sounds.
Yeah, like
so I'm gonna need some backstory on his cousin. They
kind of help out, but
right. They help out. They probably was at a low time. And he let them stay with them, and they help watch the kids sometimes, and help clean up, cook meals when the mom can't cook. You know what I'm saying?
And the mom's like either shopaholic or klepto.
Yeah, something like that, or like really, really bougie and like out like doing shit she ain't supposed to. She got a affair going on with the gardener or some shit like that, and fucking him in the basement or something. Or he's always on business trips, so he's never there.
He's always on business trips.
He's never there. And of course, he got his own women that what I'm saying. He got his private jet and shit. Like, yeah, you can make it work.
Well, this is just us making it dark. I mean, this is the ultimate dysfunctional family. It's like even though I would really like with respect to any victims or whatever, I would like more Cosby Show type vibe shows, like where it shows like a working
show?
family.
What's the show with
without the father being
Tracy
an absolute
Ross.
idiot?
Tracy, Blackish.
Yeah.
I said without the father being like a bumbling idiot though too. I was like, because I'm tired of that trope. I was like, why does a father got to be a bumbling idiot? It doesn't matter what race he is, he's just stupid. And I'm like, man, how's this dude sire all these kids and like provide for everybody and just like stupid?
No, glad you brought up the Cosby Show. Has any of y'all watched TV Land lately?
No.
Nope.
So I was looking in just to see, like, I wonder if they play still some of these older shows on there, and they do not.
I wonder why.
Well, glad you asked. So they used to play the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, well, we know why they got taken off.
So
Because generally,
yes and no. So after it got taken down in 2015 due to the kind of the after effects of the South Carolina Charleston shooting. So they took it off because of that. Then
what did it have to do with the shooting though?
About because he was what's the guy, Dylan Roof, was a big Confederate supporter.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's a flag. I'm like, that the flag being there has nothing to do with that dude shooting at the church. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one didn't.
Yeah, the one doesn't equate to the other. I mean, like, if I'm I don't have an example. Let's go. I was like, because I was about to make a very clumsy example, and I would get kicked off my own show.
I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad you've learned. I'm so glad you learned. I'm so glad you've learned.
Yeah.
So then they took off the Bill Cosby show. I think that may have been the latest show that they were playing at the time because of Bill Cosby's situation. So around 2018, 2019, they just completely changed their format. So now you see original program, they do their own shows on there. Now for people like us who are trying to make shows and stuff like that, I guess that's great. That's another platform that we could pitch to. But the person who actually is like watching like shows that I used to watch growing up, it's like sucks. So it's like, where do you go to look at that now?
You got to get it straight on DVD. You know what I'm saying?
They're even editing digital copies and stuff.
Oh yeah, because they was taking stuff out for DVD. But who got a DVD player?
I mean,
people
still got DVD players.
I got one on my Xbox.
People still got DVD players.
So if you got
the only thing that sucks,
Blu-ray,
though, you gotta download the app to be able to play DVDs or whatever. It's a
you
Blu-ray
download
player. You got to download like a update or where so it'll play DVDs on the Xbox One. And I'm like, really? See, I didn't know that. I was like, all my Xbox 360 did it.
I will always have a DVD player because back in the day I used to buy a lot of DVDs and I used to study those films. So I'm always have one. Always.
I got an external disk drive. So if I ever got a laptop that didn't have a disk drive, I would still have a DVD player that way. And I have like a portable DVD player that I never use.
I still got the cassette tapes that I used to have. Like yeah. I still have those, and I still have a cassette player, not cassette, VCR.
My mom just bought a cassette player, and then I got her getting I got her getting albums like eBay.
Yeah.
After the first Guardians of the Galaxy came back,
yeah,
I guess cassettes made a comeback.
You can buy them off of Amazon too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got she been getting me to buy stuff off of eBay because she don't want to set up her own account.
That's how my mom is.
Hey, get this for me. I give you the money back.
I'll be
like she's slick though, because she know I ain't gonna make her pay for it. So I'm like, what you want? You're like, all this. You're like, that's over 200. I'm gonna need like 50. I'm gonna need 50. Delivery fee.
Yeah, that's how my mom is. I'll be like, I can set one up for you. Well, no, you already got one, so just go ahead and order it, and we'll see after that. There's a never we'll see. It's always my account.
We'll see after that.
My dad tried to do me like that. And I was like, I already got one that do me like that. I'm like, nah, homeboy. Yeah.
All right, so the show in the 90s that I love to watch.
Step by Step.
No.
Step by Step wasn't bad though.
No.
I knew you weren't watching Step by Step. Family Matters. Did I do that?
Steve.
I mean, I love that show, but that's why that show, me loving Family Matters, is why I hated Step by Step. It's weird.
You never watched the ABC Family Block? It was like 30,
I did,
it
but
was like
Step by Step
TGIF.
was like, oh well, it's time for me to find something else to do.
Right, TGIF. Oh my goodness, I
yeah, I
waited for
loved it,
that.
but
You sit there and watch everything on there.
Oh yeah, I loved it, just not the Step by Step portion.
Man,
Let me go take a jog.
that was an updated Brady Bunch, basically.
It was
At that time.
Not as many kids.
Because they realized how much money it costs for a kid.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Well, it was just like what's that movie? Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a show with a bunch of kids in it. Okay, but no, the show I was referring to is Married with Children.
All right, my bad.
Okay.
That's a huge depart.
So
Complete 180 over there.
I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna turn here, but so
You just start driving.
that's all I did. So if you were to remake Married with Children,
Can't happen. Can't shut down. I mean, they out here like, I mean,
No.
they out here tearing your boy up, man.
No.
Kevin Samuels. I was like, and you mean to tell me Al Bundy gonna be able to survive?
There's no way
not in these streets.
in 2021 that Al Bundy will survive. Do you hear me? They will have picket lines all in front of whatever station that they decide to air that on.
okay, could it be aired on, let's say, Netflix?
Nah, Netflix wouldn't even do
If
that.
it-
I don't think Netflix would.
In my opinion, if they toned it down, it
So
could
how
have.
do you tone down Married with Children?
I mean, I'm just saying if they could.
You-
I'm not finna go after that.
I'm
I'm not
like,
even finna touch it.
I'm like, but the whole thing was like, this dude hates his life, basically. I'm like, if you really think about it, man, Al Bundy was a loser. I mean, I liked the show at the time, but really thinking about it. And I've been listening to like one dude, and he talks about how he didn't like the show at the time because he's like, he viewed Al Bundy as a loser. And it was like, he kind of was.
But yeah, that's how a lot of people are though. They're losers.
I mean,
I ain't gonna say that. They have their own path.
Okay.
Al Bundy was the
Everybody-
dude.
You can put it out the way you want to put it out.
Everybody is special.
You can say it the way you want to say it. But I
there's
mean,
snowflakes. There's snowflakes. Everyone is unique and individual.
okay, he's right. Everyone is unique and individual. Okay,
I don't believe that.
He couldn't even say it with a straight face.
he's right, ladies and gentlemen.
But-
He is right.
I wonder who that was saying that in the background.
Whoever that was, they right.
Like, I always thought Al Bundy was the guy who was cool in high school, and those was his prime years.
That's true. He peaked too early,
He peaked to her.
as my sister would say. Yeah, he peaked too early.
Hey,
And you've seen people like that. Like, oh, yo, he was the man in 12th grade, but
Hey.
boy.
50 Cent said it the best. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie.
Hey.
What the happened to you?
hey, listen, I've seen it firsthand. Okay, some of the people that I went to high school with, you know, I look at them now on their Facebooks, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
They got that picture from like
What is-
from high school on there.
And it still be the profile
no,
pic.
they ain't got the picture, but I just remember how they were in high school, and I just look back and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy I was not like popular in high school, because I know my life now is the shit.
You know,
So I'm happy.
speaking of that, what's crazy is when somebody reach out to you like, oh, he liked you or something like that. I'm like, what the hell are we supposed to do about that? I mean,
Hey.
really, I mean,
Hey.
you like 5 states over.
Wait.
You 5 states over.
Because it's true.
That,
You know
that
how
don't even
many
be my,
people-
like, you ain't even my type anymore. Like, I don't.
Oh my goodness.
My eyes
Oh
got
my
big.
goodness.
My eyes got big when you said that. I was like, man, I can tell you a couple of them.
Like I don't even like.
Be like,
Or you became somebody that wasn't my type. It's like, nah, I can't even swing there anymore.
It ain't even. It's like, damn.
not from those trees.
Yeah, I don't swing on those trees no more.
You can't swing from them trees no more.
Nah.
I'd be like, damn. Like, you didn't even notice me back then. I didn't even know we was friends or you liked me. And now you notice me now.
I did tell this one girl. I said, man, it's crazy. We're sitting up here talking. I used to have this crazy little puppy dog crush on you, and she's like, what? And then
she knew it.
And then one girl was like, you should have told her that. I'm like, why? I'm like, look, I'm not acting on it right now. I'm just like, it's wild to me because I know how I was here.
Right.
I'm pointing in my head for anybody who can't see. I know how I was here, and like now I'm like, I ain't sweating you.
You just brought it up. It's just random conversation.
Yeah. I'm like, because I always start in the middle. Start in the middle and work my way either forward or backwards. Just.
And
What's the backwards? What's the working your way backwards?
No, I'm talking about like in a conversation.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. Like one thing that I used to do is like, I just start talking to people like I know them or whatever. And like it would weird them out at first, but then after a certain amount of after like a minute or whatever, like good conversation. If you're not a good conversationalist, you can't do this. Do not do this. You will come off as a creep. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
See, it'll be awkward like that.
like that.
No, but I mean, you like be like, oh man, like I forgot to introduce myself. My mom would be upset at me. Be like, my name is such and such. Then I do introductions, and then, oh, tell me about yourself. Whatever.
And you move on from there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let me throw a little bit of a twist. Some of you all probably didn't even think of. And this is a little bit more of a current type of show. Let's say South Park, if they were just trying to make it today.
I think it would work because whoever would actually do it would pick them up. Brickleberry did the thing with Daniel Tosh, and that crap was bananas.
Hey, what was Daniel Tosh?
He like executive producer, like writer. It's basically his show. Then they did like another spinoff, F is for Family, with old boy.
Oh, I love that show.
That's funny and it's crazy. Like,
and
that's toned down stories.
That's they also have another one on Netflix called Disenchantment.
I've seen that one, but I haven't clicked on it yet.
That is
Drawn Together is bananas. And that came out like way after South Park, but it was on Comedy Central. That it was like a reality TV show with all these like different figures. They had like a SpongeBob like character that was like hooked on all kinds of drugs. It was like a tweaker, and they had like the Betty Boop type character. They had like a lot of tropes and all that stuff, and they were like in a real world type house atmosphere.
I know what you're talking about.
I think I know.
Crazy.
I don't think I saw it, but I think I'm aware of it.
That was bananas.
But I bring up South Park. Do y'all can't seem to think that cartoon style shows are able to get away with stuff that live action?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's cartoon.
Yeah, people don't take it as seriously, I guess. Even though it has the same effect. But
it's something about seeing, even though they're still characters, it's something about seeing somebody with flesh, real life.
Yeah.
And it triggers something in them to be like, oh my goodness, but it's still a character. This is a character that we're talking about. Nobody for real. I mean, it could be some people out there who are like that, but they're characters.
But it does have an effect. Like, I grew up watching Cops, like as we talked about earlier. I was like, but if every show's like The Wire, and that's all that's being perpetuated, certain elements out there.
Yeah,
that's going to start to have a negative effect on the certain view of certain communities.
Good point. But because I've always wondered, like, how come like cartoons can kind of take this have certain leeways that other shows don't have, and only thing I could think of is maybe it's easier for an audience to kind of look at them as not actual people. They can kind of look at it as
I don't know about that. Like, what's really funny is that Seth Rogen cartoon Sausage Party.
Yeah,
I never seen it, but my buddy said he went to the theaters and there was like not a bunch, but there was like at least 4 or 5 parents with their little kids, and they just saw a cartoon and they just said kid. That they just associate cartoon with kid, even though when cartoons first were created, they were for adults.
They didn't see the rated R or whatever it was rated.
I'm like, they sound like hot dogs or whatever, and they just like, oh, like a little kid movie. I'm like, oh man.
I would have searched Seth Rogen, Sausage Party, and automatically went.
Well, that shows people like you ain't paying attention. that shows you how people ain't paying attention. Like people letting their kids watch Ted. Like little kids, little kids.
Yes, I do remember that. But like, I could almost see how they can make the mistake with Sausage Party. I could. You can flounder off of that.
Sausage Party. I'm like
compared to Ted.
You need to watch a preview before you let your kid look at anything.
Because the preview of Ted pretty much said, "Yo, I shouldn't bring my kid to this at all."
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure somebody just looked at the movie poster and took their kid to that.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah.
Just like Sausage Party. I think it's harder for Sausage Party than it is for Ted. I think Ted's easier than Sausage Party to take your kid to.
You think that's easier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, just because of the teddy bear?
Yeah, no, because of the. Have you seen Sausage Party?
Oh, anything that said Sausage Party, I was like,
I'm like, first off,
have you seen it?
I'm like, Sausage Party. Like, what's that about?
See,
like, that alone makes me like.
But my thing is, have
that was what happened to me. That's why I didn't go see it.
Not even the title, but have you seen the movie?
No.
Ridiculous. Like just from the previews.
Listen,
oh yeah, I've seen the preview.
So listen, Ted, I'm trying to tell you, Ted is much more. I would let my little niece watch Ted before I let her watch Sausage Party. Okay, if it was down to it and she had to watch something, it would be Ted.
Because I mean, even Ted still had like the kind of feel good message. It
wasn't as.
It's like a modern day Johnny Five. So Short Circuit.
It wasn't.
I thought you were going to say Alf, but
it wasn't as bad. Like it's tolerant. Ted was tolerant. Like Sausage Party was like, oh my goodness, I need to watch this, but with the blinds closed and in the dark. That's why I need to watch this.
I don't need anybody knowing that I watch this,
and I need to take a shower afterwards.
Yeah,
it's like when I used to like fall asleep on my couch. And I'll be like watching like Godzilla or something on one of the movie channels. And then at 3 a.m, like my surround sound be on. And I get woken up. And then my neighbor's like banging on the wall. Like, because the movies done came on.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'm like,
my bad.
I'm like, oh man, like they in here thinking I'm some kind of pervert. Man. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what is that noise? Like wake up, be like, oh man.
Like, hey man, y'all just came in at the wrong time.
I just turn the sound down a little bit.
Oh, remember we were kids, we just leave it on mute. And then somebody go straight to Nick at Night.
Hey, order the scramble channels.
Oh yeah, the scramble channels.
It'd be all wiggly, and then like at certain times it
it was at one point that it was like almost clear. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
There we go.
Yeah, man. Somebody know what they doing right here. It's like free preview weekend.
Oh, when they did have that free preview weekend. Oh.
They play all the movies, all the good movies on a free preview weekend. You be like, you buy the stuff, and you be like, man, like.
And they play the real good ones after 10.
Oh man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. We always had cable. I'm just saying. There was no time where we didn't have cable.
I had to go to my grandmother's house for cable, so it was on mute.
Now you go to
she sleep?
Now you go to like what, Twitch for hot tub streams?
No, that ain't even it.
You can go to Twitter now for that.
Or you just go to YouTube browser and type some stuff in and you get a whole list.
You get the
not YouTube, Yahoo.
Oh, okay. I was there. I don't know if they ain't showing it that well.
Not YouTube, Yahoo.
And then they let you know where to go.
Yeah,
you looking for this?
You type one thing in, and the whole list of shit will pop up. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
you may literally could type
you
one
type
thing
in. You type in what? You type in W. It don't even finish what. And it'd be like, man, it'd be like, damn, man, this is the conversation me and my cousin was just having. I was like, oh, they listening. They listening to me.
Yo, if porn shows up on my Facebook news feed, I'm blaming y'all.
Nah, man, it's gonna be like something else.
Yeah, it'll lead to the porn, but it'll be something else first.
You're only 3 clicks away, man, all the time.
And there'll be some pop up, only 3 clicks away, and it'll make your day. So before we head out, VA, do you have some final thoughts on the subject?
Nah, I just know that what used to be watched back in the day can't be put out now unless it's real monetized. We don't want to, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to
It's definitely got to be behind a paywall.
Offend anybody. And even me being a woman, there's certain stuff that you just can't do, but in my opinion there's a lot of things that people just overdo. They just overdo it. Like a lot of, but I'm not easily offended. So I can't say what offends somebody else, but I can say when it's a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those shows, I still watch all old shows because a lot of the stuff now that comes out, it's ridiculous. Unless it has some sort of like offensive stuff in it that I can really laugh at. That's just like I was watching SNL, the season finale of SNL, and the news segment, they were doing racist jokes, literally. So they had new stuff that come up and it was racist, but the character, the guys wrote each other's jokes.
Yeah.
So they had to say what the other one wrote.
And one's black and the other's white.
One's black and the other one's white. But it was funny seeing, and it was all in jokes. It was seeing a white guy say this racist ass stuff, but it was funny. And you can see it was
also watching how uncomfortable he is saying it.
Right.
It kind of adds to it.
But
man.
I guarantee you somebody's gonna be offended and somebody's gonna call in the SNL.
They probably already have, they've been doing that for years though.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. But it's gonna be a certain point to where
just turn it off.
They're probably gonna have to turn it off.
I was like, but comedy is supposed to be like edgy, and like most comics are edgy. They're at the, they're not the regular people in society.
Right.
These are not the people running the churches and the corner store. Maybe the corner store, like in the hood, you got the hand on the shotgun, because that would make for some good moments, like in comedy, maybe.
And well, someone would probably push back on you and say, "Well, Bill Cosby wasn't necessarily edgy," which I know is probably not the best example right now, but
well, I mean, I was gonna.
He
say,
wasn't edgy on stage, but
like we'll just stop that train of thought right there. Nah, but you know what? Bill Cosby as himself was funny. His comedy special, that was funny. The Cosby Show at times, like the time where Vanessa went to Baltimore for Big Fun, that was funny. I had flashbacks, man, like seeing that like on Mother's Day on Twitter.
Oh,
and they try to cancel Felicia Rashad.
I heard that, but why?
Because some girl that wasn't alive at the time said that Bill Cosby, or that she knew everything that Bill Cosby was doing, and she was a facilitator.
For one, even it feels like this was recent.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day this year.
It feels like it was too late to even bring that accusation up.
Like, but people were bringing up their favorite, TV show moms, and a bunch of people said, Claire Huxtable.
Yeah.
And then this girl out of nowhere was like, she's a monster, she's evil, and didn't call her by her real name, called her by Claire Huxtable, the fictional character. And I was like, I see y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. This is like one of America's favorite TV moms across all spectrums. She's revered by all kinds. I know people that I talk to now that are older than me, and was like, man, I love the Huxtables.
I mean, yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was the White House when it ended. Bill Cosby had them on the lawn or whatever, giving them awards or whatever, like a Medal of Freedom or something like that.
I mean, yeah. I ain't gonna say nobody. Let me go back. A lot of people are not gonna argue the fact that Bill Cosby is one of the great TV personalities ever. They're not gonna argue that fact. He is. He is. He opened a lot of doors. But you know, you know.
Insert joke there.
I
Ha
have
ha
one,
ha.
I'm gonna let that go.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say the joke. I'm just gonna insert. I will allow you to put that in there. You know, just imagine there was a joke. Right
You know, and he's you know serving time for what he did, and he's serving time for what he did. But you can't. I hate to say this, but that's just like the R. Kelly and his music genius.
I thought we were gonna bring that up.
I said music genius.
Yeah, but I thought we were gonna bring up R. Kelly.
I mean, we could.
Okay, all right.
You know, but you know, I'm just saying my final thoughts here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about all the song lyrics.
I said musical genius.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna
no,
say the
no,
lyrics.
it puts
I'm not
everything.
gonna say
It puts everything in a different.
and
light.
and just like him, he's where he needs to be. I do not doubt that. He is where he needs to be.
Y'all killing him.
Say what?
Y'all killing him. That Gayle King interview.
Oh,
My goodness.
R. Kelly is as bad at interviews as he is
Listen.
good at music.
Listen, let me tell you something. I will say this about that Gayle King interview. Once he had his little outburst, I swear to you, I thought he was finna get up and start singing.
You thought he was gonna sing?
Yeah, I swear to God, I was just waiting on it.
I might have been on his side if he said, "I believe I can fly."
No, but it was that crazy to where if he did, it would fit that interview because it was all over the place.
It
But
was
he's-
all over the place.
He's never been good at like giving interviews, and yet he does them.
Well, allegedly he
Or did them.
allegedly he's like somebody was saying he was illiterate or something like that.
I think he said that in the song.
I think he said that he can't read.
I was like, so that would make sense. Some of the stuff, like being a bad interviewer, some of the different
I'm finna
things.
say what stuff you talking about?
No, I'm saying like
Yeah,
some of the interview stuff or whatever, being like being bad with money and like not saying that he had to be illiterate to be bad with money, but yeah, let's face it, like how many illiterate people are great with money?
Awkward silence, but that's a good point. So now, Kirsten, do you have any final thoughts on this subject?
Al Bundy couldn't. He would be canceled. Shout out to Kwame Brown. It has nothing to do with Al Bundy, but I just wanted to.
Would you watch this show based on Kwame Brown?
I would. Hey, called A Bus Life. Hey, just like his YouTube channel.
Oh my goodness.
No, for real. Like I'm like he leaned into that. He's like talking about his mama's cooking, and stop talking about his mama's son. I was like, yo, I dig that, but it's like a level of honesty. The great shows had that, and
Right.
far too many now don't have that. They don't have that soul. That soul. They're not super bad. I was about to start dancing like James Brown up in here.
I mean, you could. Nobody can't see it but us, but I can close my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
You just imagine me, like James Brown, put a cape on me, and then I even the Blues Brothers. I don't think you do the Blues Brothers now.
Why not?
Did they remake that?
I think they're trying to.
I want to say well, I mean, because now people be like, oh, it's cultural appropriation, even though they're paying utmost respect to the whole culture. I mean, imitation, I heard, is the sincerest form of flattery. Now, like some of these rappers, though, that's not imitation. That's buffoonery.
We ain't gonna talk about that. That's just a whole
not all rappers, not all, but some of these young dudes, they just in it for the money, and I don't blame them for that. But I'm like, yo, man,
They ain't even making no real money though.
these cats ain't even doing it like that. So they're perpetuating the stereotype for what?
Well, a little bit of money.
Yeah, very little.
But, all right, I will end it by thought is simply this. Look at television from the past the same way you look at a history book. you may read some things that are unpleasant, but you don't erase the history. The history is what it is.
They're doing that now, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pulling whole pages out of books, tearing down statues.
But at the end of the day, what happened at that time, and television in the past was a mirror of what society was at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of taking offense to it, look at it as that's what the world was at that time. And you can also be happy of the progress that we've made.
So but the problem is we're not putting things in perspective. We're not putting things in their proper perspective, and we're trying to put today's lens on yesterday, and that's always a no-no.
I think that's the best way to end it. Do not put yesterday's events with today's lens. And on that note, thank you all for listening. I'm Kevin Mumphrey with Karsten Hype Ferguson
Yeah.
and Victoria V.A. Jones.
And we're out.